I came in 2013, 2014 in the rap game. When I came in the rap game, I hate the name drop, but like it was just a lot of rappers that came out when we came in. I'm gonna say they're successful rappers.
Yeah, because it feel like you dissing the ones that not here.
Right. So let's say when I came in the rap game, it was me, Rich Homie Quan, the Migos, Young Thug.
Yeah.
That era. It was a lot of other
dropping
records.
Shit on like Dat Piff and
Yes,
Spinrilla.
Nigga, that's my era. Dat Piff live mixtapes.
By the way,
Joey, Pesci, the people that own live mixtapes, these are my friends.
I just had this convo.
And that's another thing that also, now, let's talk about, let's get to this business. Let's teach some of these little kids out here. Let's get into enlightenment and growth through knowledge. The mixtape era is one of the main reasons that made me the phenom genius, code breaker, rap game hacker that I was, because I gave my mixtapes and live mixtapes 3, 4, 5 mixtapes of bodies of work that they made 100% of the streaming revenue off of. Because during that time and that period, artists were dying for exposure. Artists were dying to be profiled. Oh, it's
I know they would give people like 30 bands to get my whole mixtape.
That shit happened way after the fact. They didn't start doing that until people started to slightly wake up. When motherfuckers like Walka Flocka and certain people start to like vocalize, like, man, I done put all these albums on mixtape.com. They making all this money off ads. They making all this money off commercials. I ain't making no money off of my last mixtape. Then they tried to offer me $20,000, $30,000 for the mixtape. Bro, I'm making that off a show. I'm making it off of 2 features. I can do 2 features with an artist from fucking Wichita, Kansas for $15,000 each. That only took me 1 hour of time, or hour and 30 minutes of time to do, with the video included. Now I'm selling you 2 full bodies of work that took me 6 months to create, get mixed and mastered, edited, and all this bullshit for 30 bands to live and exist on your streaming platform for eternity.
Hey, I had the conversation about Rich Homie Quan, who was really big in that era, and I said, I think one of the reasons, because like he was on live, I guess, arguing with a fan. The fan was like, "You're irrelevant, whatever." And I was like, I think all artists that came from that era, irrelevant? It was the fan who said it to Rich Homie Quan. But even you, right?
Yeah.
I think it's such a tough transition for people from that era, and you got to give kudos to people like you. Like clearly, you're still, even way more relevant now. But here's the point. All of that music that went to Spinrilla, my mixtapes, Dat Piff, that music don't count for Spotify, or a lot of that music isn't up on Spotify. So people who now, like the new fan, all they know is what's on Spotify. So like imagine you drop like 5, 6, 7 mixtapes on there that'll never see the light of day. So those fans, if they never purchased it back then, your catalog don't have the liberty of just getting streams, because that's the thing.
This is the fucking point of what I just answered to you when you asked me earlier, Sauce Walka, why are you independent if you haven't signed a record deal? Because I'm the exact opposite human anomaly of what you just fucking said. I own all of my catalogs, from live mixtapes, my mixtapes, no mixtapes, high mixtapes, to right now. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's the difference between the two. Yes, I own 40-something albums of my own between me being Sauce Walka and the Sauce Twins. Because remember, I came out originally as the Sauce Twins, like the Migos, Sauce Twins. Sauce Walka, Sunshine Sauce, Free My Twin. When I came out originally on TuneCore, that is a catalog. Then the next existing catalog was with the distribution company that I started working with, Create Music Group. That is a catalog of music. So that just right then, that's a decade of music, of albums split up between Sauce Twin, Sauce Walka to Sauce Walka.
And you've always owned it, because I think people didn't realize,
like, owning neighborhoods.
Yeah, I think now with how big streaming is, people realize that, if you have the more music you create now, people gonna be like, oh shit, let me go check out the shit that he dropped in 17. Right. You know what I mean? So that's gonna get some streams. That's gonna get you money. Yeah. But if you don't own it, it's gonna go to whoever who owns that shit.
Yeah, it's going to a bald head white guy in the office somewhere. Not me.
So at what, like, you know what I mean? So from when I hear about you, and I'm like, you're in Houston. It feels like you have a great bubble there, but I know you want to be like on billboards in the middle of Times Square having a #1 song, but you got to go to a major for that. Why don't you do that? Because I'm
already on billboards in Times Square. I'm already a worldwide artist. I have artists signed. I have 56 artists signed to my record label independently. I have artists from Nigeria. I have artists from Hiroshima, Japan. I have artists from Puerto Rico.
Really?
Yes, Sauce White. If the fans will tell you, they're gonna comment on this. Google Sauce White. Look him up. He's everywhere. He just did a From the Block performance. Got like 100-something thousand, 200,000 views on it. Rap Japanese. I had Japanese artists rapping Japanese and dripping sauce 3-4 years ago. I got artists.
Where'd you get the idea for that though? But like, I feel like you've been doing
community. The sauce.
Not just like the idea for who you're gonna sign, but like. It feels like you've been almost, I don't want to say anti, but it's saying, let me do it myself. Like, rather than go to y'all, I want to do it myself. Why have that mentality?
Because I'm self-sufficient. I'm smart. I'm not a fool.
The music business is one of the things that make it either so complicated or they try to keep things away from you. Like, there's a time the labels used to say, like, when the first DSPs were getting bigger, they were like, you could only get on playlists if you sign with us. So, which means if you're independent, they were basically trying to tell you, it's not going to work. So that was a reason they wanted people to sign them because we're going to get you on playlists.
I'm very appreciative and happy that I'm on playlists now and stuff like that. But again, I never gave a fuck about playlists. I never gave a fuck about none of that shit. I'm the superstar. I'm the attraction. I'm the prize. I'm the one. I never asked you to post me. You have to post me because it's valuable content. It makes sense. And if you're not posting me, you're going to look like you're missing out because the other publications are going to be posting me. And they're going to be on top of it. So
you have a unique skill with that where I think you have an ability through your charisma. I think you're very smart to stick out enough where it's like, hey, y'all could try to ignore me all you want, but you gotta. I don't think everybody has that though. So if somebody doesn't have that, how can they move like that?
That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. This is why you need to learn. People don't have muscles until you go to the gym. So what? Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense, bro. Like, real shit. Like, that doesn't matter. Like, if you're choosing to partake in the music industry, there are gonna be attributes and weapons that have to be at bay for you at all times. One of the main weapons that have is finances. You have to have liquid cash. You have to have investments.
Did you come in with that?
Yes. I came in the rap game.
Yeah, you always seem a little bit tourist. I thought you were scamming. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm like, damn, how this nigga got all this damn money?
I'm handsome.
No, you know what it was? I think you showed off a Rolls Royce, and I forgot you was into it with some other big rappers.
Funny,
and I'm like,
I want to say this too.
Got that Rolls Royce?
I gotta say this right here in front of academics too. Like, yeah, I am the rapper that's opposite of everything he get on y'all ass about. Like, every time the academics get mad at y'all to say, yeah, you broke ass rappers waiting for your record label to send you a check of their
y'all
ain't got no cars. And guess what? I be sitting back twiddling my fingers like, that nigga can never say that shit about me. He academics know I'm a multi-millionaire. He know I'm fucking dirty rich. He knows I could give a fuck what the record label say. Record label can't stop shit. Who what?
Most
I get a Jake Paul check in them every month. Boy, I'm getting a YouTube check. Yeah, man, I could sit on my ass. I could be locked in the motherfucking corner of a closet for 45 days. I'm still getting $260.
Yeah, well, it's most rappers you can tell.
It's a difference. I ain't talking about selling T-shirts. I ain't talking about selling ice cream with my face on it, and I ain't talking about selling Sauce Walka pillows that you squeeze and say ooh wee either. I'm talking about off of music. I don't got to stand on stage and get paid $2 million a concert because I'm getting $200,000 a month. And guess what? Yo, 2 million, 1 million, 600,000, 400,000. You see how the number going down? Over the years, as you get older, your fans start getting colder. They don't want you no more. We want somebody that's hot. You cold now. But guess what? I still gonna listen to your song. How many motherfucking people that you know right now, if you play this song, making my way downtown, walking fast, you tell that bitch have a concert right now, you not going. But you know that song and it's in all these movies because that time is came and it is went. But them streams are still rolling. Chingy, streams still rolling. Nelly, I am number one. He not number one no more. It was a point in time when Nelly was number one. Like, whoever rapper think they number one right now. And if you do not live long enough,
own your shit though, because when you own your shit, again, you know, what I mean, you're gonna get those checks, right?
Getting that fat ass chick older, and if a big ass company like motherfucking Nike, or let's say for instance, like with a deal that just had came across the table, Buffalo Wild Wings wanted to do a song with me in Sauce Gardner for like a pitch that they had going on for a new sauce that they had coming out with one of my songs. Sauce got a lot of that. When that deal was to go through, that fat ass check and then the reoccurring residuals that come off that goes directly to me because I do the sync licensing. I own my publishing.
Yeah, I could tell you know the full music business, not just what most artists know, which is the advance. They don't. They get an advance. They don't own.
That's not even no money. That's your money. That's a loan.
Well, they be flexing like
The
it is.
advance money is money I spend on shoes and Louis Vuitton and cars and shit.